Among motor yachting enthusiasts, Banks Yachts is an iconic brand, one that has become synonymous with luxury, elegance, ingenious design, and superior build quality. And with the introduction of VWP Technology, it's now renowned for its class-leading fuel efficiency. But the origin of the Banks story is not what you might expect. It begins way back in the 1950s, in the unlikely setting of the British colony of Hong Kong. It was here that American expatriate Robert Newton found himself working for the Borelli soft drink bottling factory. Thirsting for adventure and a new way of life, he suggested to his two sons that they establish a boat building yard on the empty lot where the company's trucks were parked overnight. Against all odds, given that Robert had no experience in marine engineering, the company flourished and, under the name American Marine, relocated to nearby Junk Bay. There, they built a booming business in the manufacture of heavy sailboats and motor yachts. As the company's reputation grew, it attracted some of the world's most promising marine architects. And in the early 1960s, it was their work that transformed the world of recreational boating. It started with Chantyman. This 34-foot diesel-powered yacht broke the mold with a raised pilot house, high bulwarks, and softer hull lines. Its immediate success was then soon followed by the launch of Spray. This 36-footer was more than the launch of a boat, it was the launch of a category, a new class of boating, one that featured the finely built and luxuriously appointed recreational 8-knot trawler. Such was its popularity, the company abandoned sailboats. Focusing solely on motor yachts, it relaunched under the name of the famous Atlantic fishing grounds, Banks. In the years that followed, Banks dominated the category with a succession of models, a 32-foot, a 42-foot, and a 49-footer. Demand was intense. More than 1,100 of the original 36 were built, and the 42 enjoyed a 30-year production run, with over 1,500 being commissioned. Today, this classic range is known as the Heritage Series, with many of them cherished by their owners, still gracing our coastlines and inland waterways. Throughout the next decades, the company established its reputation for building the most luxurious and elegant cruisers in the world, while pushing the boundaries of range and efficiency through such innovations as the introduction of the first turbo-powered marine engine. Banks became the benchmark against which a multitude of copycats were judged. Yet, at no time did the company lose its position as the preeminent designer and builder of these exquisite craft. But then in 2014, another transformative moment in this story arrived. Mark Richards, an Australian ocean racing champion and award-winning yacht designer, was appointed CEO. Under Mark's leadership, we then embraced what we've called an evolution in style with a revolution in technology. Our Malaysian factory was refitted and restructured to create a state-of-the-art facility where the latest design and manufacturing technology works hand in hand with traditional craftsmanship. While we've installed the most sophisticated robotic systems to enhance the precision of our mold forms and component design, we remain loyal to our history of using only the finest, book-matched golden teak. This luminous, deep-grained wood is used throughout every model we build and showcases the precision and artistry of our joinery in doors, drawers, cabinetry, and combings. You'll even find it in the anchor lockers and on the floors of our beautifully designed engine rooms. Teak has become a hallmark of our lavish and opulent charm. You'll find the same dedicated attention to detail in the work of our seamstresses. We use only the finest materials to build and upholster our fixed furniture. At Banks, we're obsessed with comfort and style, and we go to great lengths to ensure these semi-custom yachts are a perfect fit with the lifestyle and the personal style of our owners. To maintain these demanding standards, we manufacture most of our own components. This has required us to develop the necessary machinery and skills in-house, but gives us the freedom to precision engineer those elements that are crucial to our design, such as this custom-built fairlead that you'll find at the stern of our boats. But while we honor this heritage of unrestrained elegance, luxury, and perfectionism, the new models in our range offer benefits that can only be appreciated when you are on board, or better still, behind the helm. America's Cup champion and sailing legend Tom Whidden gives us his personal perspective.
So this is my fourth Grand Banks, the 60 that I have now, and I have a fifth on order, approaching completion, although not till next year. So I've got plenty of boat to use for now. I've always loved the style of these boats. I mean, I think that the first day I saw Mark's boats, I said, this is for us. The comfort, the roominess, the style, the fit and finish, perfect. But what I love the most, beyond the looks of it, is the performance. Being a sailor, you know, performance matters. It's all I think about in sailing. And to have somebody bring a sailor's mentality to powerboat building is incredible. So I think from that point of view, they lead the industry. And they lead the industry partly because of innovation. The new V-Warp hull is definitely a step forward. The two boats that I owned originally were Grand Banks, and they were Hunt hulls, and they perform beautifully. But I think the V-Warp is clearly a step forward. I like it primarily for its handling characteristics, but you know, the things that you get along with that is really good fuel efficiency. Might even be 2/3 that of the Hunt hull, might even be half in some conditions. Very, very respectable there. And the other thing is that it goes through waves a little bit like a sailboat goes through waves. It's got quite a fine fore bow. It's got quite a full aft section. It surfs down waves very well. So I think from that point of view, it's great. And above all, I care about, you know, the emissions that are put in the air. So sustainability and emission control are things that I think about. And if a boat goes easily through the water and they use the latest engines that are all very green, no smoke, no, you know, very little carbon footprint, you know, I think this is really a step forward. So I think Grand Banks is leading the way there now, and got to give a lot of credit for that to Mark Richards.
So what exactly is VWP Technology? Quite simply, it's a game changer. One that consists of 3 integrated innovations: hull form, exotic materials, and build philosophy. Our hull design was informed by modeling from NASA and the US Navy databases. Much like an ocean racing yacht, it features a fine entry that slices through the water and then flares amidships to roll away the seas. Resistance and bow rise are minimal, and the boat reaches plane speed with exceptional ease and efficiency. To minimize weight and maximize strength, the hull is formed from a sandwich of premium E-glass with a closed-cell foam core, and then vacuum infused with the highest grade of vinyl ester resin. The engines and full beam baffled fuel tank are positioned towards the middle of the boat to enhance balance and performance. And to increase rigidity, the hull is fused to all bulkheads and even to the fixed furniture. Finally, the hull is sealed to the lightweight carbon fiber deck and superstructure. In this uniquely taut construction, each component strengthens the others and creates the rigidity that delivers our characteristically soft, quiet ride. But as VWP technology is not visible to the naked eye, we sum up the benefits by saying it delivers performance that is V-fast, V-stable, and VVV efficient. So efficient, in fact, any model built on our VWP platform will use about half the fuel of a similar sized boat.
I'm immensely proud of what we as a team have achieved in evolving this classic, iconic brand. These are semi-custom yachts in the sense that no two boats are exactly the same, because no two owners are exactly the same. And that's why we insist on controlling the whole process. When we deliver a boat, it's complete. We then commission it and hand it over to our clients. That way, owners become part of our family. They develop long-term relationships with our construction teams, as well as our service and maintenance teams. No third parties need to be involved, it's just our customers and us, and that's exactly how we like it.
In designing and building the new range of Grand Banks yachts, we strive to combine the old with the new, tradition with progress, style with performance, comfort with efficiency. It's a never-ending process, and it's the challenge that drives us. We're ever mindful that our boats become homes on the high seas, luxurious escapes for the lucky few who can choose to live their lives by a compass and not by a clock.